guys have to give me reasons for what you think I should pick and why you think I should pick it, because I don't know what to do.
Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess,
Hey guys, it's Deja, the Princess of Variety. I did not want to have my glasses on. I just wanted to do a video talking to you guys and just having a bit of a conversation. I'm about to go close this door because it's creeping me out, so give me a second. So I am back. It is pretty late, I guess. It's 11:06. I was gonna do this video earlier, but I needed to charge my camera, and I don't know, I just wanted to do a video just kind of talking to you guys. And I haven't done a video like this in a while, and these types of videos are the videos that I used to do all the time. I never really used to do gaming videos as much, or like reaction videos and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to get back to my roots a little bit. So tonight I have been on Twitch, and there is this podcast that I listen to called The Extra Gravy Show, and the intern on the show, we call him Intern, that is what he's known as. But his name is Matt, and he has a Twitch channel, and he does games with his subscribers and viewers and stuff like that. So I've been on there for the past few hours while my camera has been charging, the battery for my camera has been charging. So this video was supposed to be done hours ago, but I just wanted to sit and talk to you guys, you know, have a little chat. And when you guys see this video, it's gonna be some days later, but right now it's Friday, December 4th, I think. 4th? Yeah, December 4th. And what really made me want to do this video is I have a Cyberpunk question for you guys, and I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comments below, because Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out in less than a week, and I am so freaking excited, guys. Like, I have been waiting for this game to come out for, I don't know if it's been about 2 years. I know the game was announced back in 2012. This is insane for the people that have been waiting that long, but I feel like I've been waiting since then because the game has been delayed a total of 3 times. I'm gonna be doing a review on this book for you guys too. So that video will be coming soon, but I'm almost done with this book. I have my handy dandy Beauty and the Beast bookmark in this book. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. See guys, this is my favorite Disney princess. She's amazing. I love Belle. Okay, there it is. You can kind of see it there. Isn't that cool? Guys, don't hate. Anyways, I'm almost done with this book, and this book is really good, guys. I'm going to be doing a review on this and letting you guys know what I think about it. I got this book back in like summer of 2020, I believe. So really good if you're planning on getting Cyberpunk, if you're one of those people that really love this game, even though it hasn't came out yet, but you love like lore for games and different things like that, and you want to get all of the collectibles and you want to get all of the items and products you can for the game, I highly recommend this book. But I will be doing a separate video on that soon. But sorry, I had a message. The question that I wanted to ask you guys, I was watching a YouTube video on Cyberpunk because I watch all of the Cyberpunk like news videos and stuff to keep up with it. I watched one. Where's the one that I watched? Oh, here it is. So it was a Cyberpunk video, right? And in the comments, I saw a comment that kind of made me reevaluate how I want to start off playing the game. So for those of you that don't know, Cyberpunk 2077 is an RPG that follows your character, which is the main character. The main character's name is V. You can create a male V or a female V, and you customize the character. Sorry, I'm tweaking. I feel like, I don't know, I keep hearing stuff and I'm freaking out. But I think it's just the ice maker. You get to create a character named V, and the game follows their journey throughout Night City, which is where the game takes place. And I'm going to be giving you guys backstory on Night City and all of that when I do the review of this book. It's so good. Like, the backstory, all of it is just so good. But I can't wait to play this game. But basically, there's 3 life paths that you can choose from at the beginning of the game. There is Nomad, Street Kid, and Corpo. Your life paths basically give you different dialogue options whenever you're making choices throughout the game, because it is a pretty choice-based game because it is an RPG. But whenever you're making different choices throughout the game, whenever you're interacting with other characters in the game and whatnot, different dialogue options will pop up based on what life path you chose. Also, the prologue for the game, which I've heard is like, it's like 3 hours or so. I think the prologue is really long from what I heard. But the prologue starts off the game completely differently depending on what character life path you choose. And to elaborate, the corpos are basically people that work in the really corrupt corporations that run Night City. They're the higher up. It's kind of a dog-eat-dog kind of world in the corporate lifestyle within Night City. Corpos really are kind of looking out for themselves. You don't know who you can trust, even though that's kind of a reoccurring theme throughout Night City in general, but especially within the corpo atmosphere and lifestyle. Street Kid is basically you're starting out as someone that is already very familiar with Night City, but you're not high up like a corpo is. You're kind of in the gritty areas of Night City, and you know a lot of the different gangs within Night City. People from the gangs already know you because you're a street kid. You are always out in the streets. You're always getting into stuff. You're basically familiar with that area of Night City. A street kid is kind of like the opposite of a corpo, I guess you could say. You know, corpos are the people that have the money and the people that are, you know, high up within Night City, whereas a street kid are the people that's the lower tier of Night City. You have street smarts, I guess you could say. And then the nomads are the people that live on the, I don't want to say the outskirts of Night City, but that's kind of what it is. But it's more, I would say it's a little bit further than that. You're not really on the outskirts of the city, because I feel like if you're on the outskirts, you're kind of still a part of the city. Whereas the nomads actually live in the Badlands, which is completely outside of Night City. It's like the surrounding area of Night City. And the nomads basically move from place to place and are kind of always on their feet. And they are not in the city at all. They're on the outside of the city. So they're not familiar with the city. They're not familiar with really the gangs and all that stuff, all of the really detailed things that go on within Night City. They're kind of just the outsiders that live on the outside of Night City. And the thing is, if you start the game as a corpo, you start in a corporation working for one of the corporations within Night City, and that's how your character starts out in the game. So you start out as a corpo.
I have those reports you asked for.
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out.
If I go down, you're going down with me. No! I'm not fucking joking!
This isn't a request, V.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
If you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
What's the rules, Jack? Wanna be top? Gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is. And you're the pendeja who keeps him there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.
If you start out as a street kid, you start out, you know, in the streets and kind of already knowing how the streets work within Night City, how gangs work within Night City. You're very familiar with that lifestyle.
Well, who do we have here?
Grew up in Haywood. Whole street was my family. Neighbors helped each other out. Thought nothing of it.
I'm pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots.
Born here, live here, die here.
Childhood memories. Hopping buildings, running away from badges. Iron tasted blood from a split lip.
Motherfucker!
Got everybody fighting for a slice of the street.
Get the fuck out of Vista.
If you keep getting jumped, you find some stronger choopers.
Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight?
We have arrived. The Major.
Ready to get your cherry bobbed? Yeah, come on!
And if you start as a nomad, you're then coming into Night City as an outsider. You don't really know anything.
My childhood? Let's see. Racing my bobber for the first time through the hills. Oh, and first kiss in the middle of a synth cornfield.
We nomads choose who to make our family. And choice forges strong bonds and a higher duty that stands solid as an old oak.
My family's in pieces. That's why I'm headed for Night City.
Makes you an outcast among outcasts.
Miss this, you know? Camaraderie.
I know. I saw it in your heart the first time we met.
Know what I always liked about nomads? Your taste, no, hunger for freedom. Not easy to come by in Night City. Corp's got their grubby claws and everything.
My whole thing with this game was I was planning on starting out as a street kid because I thought, the street kid lifestyle just sounded the coolest to me personally, but I don't know, man. I'm having second thoughts after reading the comments on this video. I wanted to be a street kid that was like really good at hacking, and I wanted to be kind of the anti-hero, I guess. So this is what someone commented on the video. The video was basically talking about the romance options within the game, because you can form relationships with people and get into serious relationships apparently, and the characters within the game, like, you guys know how with some games like The Sims or even other games, many other games are like this, where if you choose the options that are the most positive whenever you're interacting with a character that's available for romance with your character, they will eventually be together if you choose all of the positive options, and that's just the end of it. Whereas with Cyberpunk, you have to be kind of more strategic about how you go about becoming involved with someone. It's a lot more natural. The different characters have different preferences. I mean, there's girls that like guys, girls that like girls, girls that like guys and girls, guys that like guys, guys that like girls and guys, you know, guys that like girls. It's a spectrum, kind of like in real life. So you can't just sit there and pick all of the positive options when talking to someone and then just assume that they're gonna, you know, have a relationship with your character. That's not how this game works. forms more naturally and organically. They have to actually like what your character looks like and how they act and actually be attracted to them. That's what the video was about. It was kind of about those things and how different characters might not like you if you're a corpo, or they might not like you if you're a nomad or street kid, or they might like you because you are one of those things. Somebody commented and said, I feel like nomad is the best option for a first playthrough because both you and your character are going to be new to Night City. And I was like, yo, that is a really good point. Like, that is such a good point. And I don't know, because I feel like if I play Street Kid first and then I play Nomad later, because I plan on playing all 3 life paths, especially since the game starts out differently each time you play. So you can have a completely different experience based on whatever life path you choose. I don't know, that's a really good point, but I think it would be weird to start out as a Street Kid and then switch to Nomad and then you're new to the city, like you don't already know what's going on. So I don't know, I like the idea of me and my character being new to the city, but that, like, I feel like Nomad at first was the one I was least interested in being, because I was just like, I don't want to be living in the desert or whatever the heck, wherever they live, the Badlands. I mean, it just looks like, I don't know, I want to be in the city. I want to be all in the mix of the city. And eventually, even if you choose Nomad, you will be in that mix. But I wanted to already like be a street kid, already in the mix of everything. But someone said, I said the same thing. Definitely gonna start as a nomad. Watching Night City and the horizon before actually entering it would be a nice first experience. And I was like, that sounds so fun. Like driving up to the city and seeing it just like, I don't know. And then someone else said, I like that idea. I did not think of it like that before. I didn't either, buddy. And then someone said, this is my reasoning too. Nomad first so I can bumble about like an ignorant fool and it will be in character. Then street kid once I know what I'm doing. And finally the corpo as my third run to see the city from the other side. And I was like, yo, bruh. That sounds fun. I kind of like that idea. Someone said exactly, nomad for new experiences, and then street kid when you sort of know everything, and then corporate when you know everything back to front. What should I do, guys? Should I start the game off as a nomad? That sounds so unappealing to me though. Like, you guys have to let me know in the comments because I don't know. Like, I kind of want to do that, but my whole thing was I kept imagining being a street kid and just being like, I had an idea for like how I wanted everything to go. That was gonna be like my main character because the first playthrough is very important. And I thought it would be better to be a street kid because I mean, who's to say I don't have like a romance option in mind already? Judy! Corona, sorry guys. I mean, I don't have it, but like, you guys have to give me reasons for what you think I should pick and why you think I should pick it because I don't know what to do. I feel like the nomads are like out in the country and like, I don't want to come into, I don't know, I see them as like super hillbilly like, and I don't want to come into the city as a freaking hillbilly. Like, I want to be a city girl. Like, and I don't want to be a corpo either. I don't want to start out as a corpo because it just seems like, you have to be an a-hole if you play as a corpo, which you don't have to, but that's just what I imagine in my head. Like, when I play as the corpo life path, I feel like I need to be an a-hole all the time. I feel like that's how my character should be when I'm a corpo because that's how the corporations, that's how they run in Night City. I mean, that's how they run everywhere. But I can actually show you guys because this kind of gives you kind of an idea. So right here, this is kind of like corpo-esque. This is street kid. Does that look so cool? Oh my gosh. And then this one, ignore this one. This is like, I mean, these are all like fashion types really, but these are basically what they are. So that's corpo, street kid, and then you have, this would be more so like nomadish. don't know if you guys can see it. I want to be this one. This one looks the coolest to me. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. Should I start out as a nomad and then do street kid and then do corpo? Or should I do, I mean, if I do that, that'll give me something to look forward to. But I'll have already played through the game. Like, I'll already have played through the freaking game. So, but it will be cool to come in as a street kid, play the game through as a street kid, then play nomad and see how different people treat my character as a nomad. See the respect that I get as a street kid in the streets, and then come in as a nomad and you're kind of like an outsider. That would be cool too. And then go from being the outsider to being a corpo. I mean, I don't know. Excited for this game, but I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. You guys like my Christmas tree? Okay, well, thank you. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna do the review of the book soon, and just thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and thank you for watching me drink water. And like, it's so good. Oh my gosh. But thank you. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.